All right, this is our lab for comparing ionic and covalent bonds. In the stuff that we've been doing in class, we've done a lot of looking at covalent and ionic and how they've been different, and so this lab is going to show us. When you get to your lab station, you're going to have a pie plate that's going to be divided into wedges A, B, and C, and they should be better than this because that's awfully big, but it doesn't really matter. So you're going to have this, and then I think what would be best is to put it on the hot plate, and then you're going to have your three samples, which are paraffin, sugar, and salt. All right, and you're just going to take a tiny little bit of each of these because it doesn't take much. So in the directions it says to put sugar in wedge A, so really that is plenty if not too much, and so we'll put sugar right there, and as you can see it overhangs, so you want to get the samples as close to the middle without overlapping each other, and then you're just gonna wipe these off because you don't want cross contamination. And then B, which is salt, is going radio.
I'm just gonna keep rolling.
You just keep rolling, child. All right, and then salt, same thing as sugar. You're going to put this into B. Great. And then clean it off. And then finally paraffin. And so you should have a nice little chunk like that. And then you're going to put that into wedge C. And that's a nice solid. And then after that, you're going to turn the knob. First, you got to turn on the hot plate like so. And then turn the knob to the highest setting that you have. And so remember, we've got this and this to produce a red light here. And then you'll heat the compounds for 5 minutes, so it's okay to use cell phones during this time to keep track of your time, and observe the compounds during the 5 minutes, record which compounds melt in the order in which they melt. So this should be recorded as quantitative data. So quantitative is going to mean numbers. So more than likely that would be super great if you recorded how much time had elapsed when each of these started to melt. If after 5 minutes you get one that doesn't melt, that just is going to say it's not going to melt. And then the quantitative data would be blank melted first, blank melted second, blank melted third. Those are numbers as well. And then after 5 minutes, you're going to turn off the hot plate and unplug from the wall as well. And then the pie plate is going to be hot. And so you're going to take this like that and just stick it. So these are a new tool for us, tongs. I don't think we've used these tongs before. And then you're going to wait for that to cool down. Use a pair of tongs, allow the pan to cool. For the cleanup, this is going to cool, and then you're just going to shove it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage, unplug your hot plate, we already did that, and move all the rest of these materials. So there should be plenty left over by the time 6th hour gets through here, so you're not taking a whole gob. And then wipe down your table with Clorox wipes, because I have a feeling we're going to have sugar and salt all around. And then wash your hands and do the analysis. Okay, that's it.